Hey guys, so here's another video. As you can see, totally got it. I took out everything, the heater core, everything. It's a lot easier to work in. I'm going to end up running the harness through there. So I had to take out the heater box that goes right here in the middle, because this harness is going to go in through there. So it'll come out right underneath the intake, low on the firewall. You won't be able to see it. Here's the other one, the driver's side one. This one gets stuck right here. It's not going to make it all the way. I got to reroute it because I can't run it through here because it's going to be in the way of the pedal assembly. So it's going to have to go high up here. And I might have to extend that one. I wasn't planning on extending any wires. The only ones I had to extend was the actually not extend, but splice in the injector ones, the injector wires into the harness. I'll show you guys on that on a little video. I'll put it together with this one. But yeah, that's the only thing holding me up from putting the interior back in. It's already in and everything. I mean, it's already ready to go. I got it. There's the door panel. I got some more of that vinyl paint, colored vinyl paint, vinyl dye actually. I'll show you guys that in another video, how I painted it and everything and all that good stuff. But yeah, the only thing holding me up is that, and I gotta route these wires. These are the ones for the headlights, turn signals, and what have you. I gotta reroute these through the fender. But like I said, I have to move the car towards the middle of the garage because I can't take the fender off. It's too close to the wall. I did cut some wires. I didn't want to have to run more wires than I needed to. So I eliminated, here's one. And I cut like 4 of them. They're in there somewhere. But yeah, I cut them off because I deleted what did I delete? The washer fluid refill. I'm not going to run that because I want to keep it clean. I deleted that. And that, of course, I know you guys know this. The fluid level thing goes right here. I deleted that, so I cut those wires off. There was 4 wires because the thing has 4 pumps on it. I don't know why, 2 plugs. But I deleted those. Here it is. It was these 4 wires that I cut. These. No point in running them if I'm not going to use them. I kept them long. I kept the plugs in case I could even probably sell that. Here's the cruise control. I deleted that as well. This was another wire that I deleted. This was 4 wires. That was in that harness too. So that's a lot of wires right there that I don't need. I believe that's the cruise control. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. And yep, that's my car right there. That's my wife's car. I hardly ever get to touch that one. She will not let me get my hands on that car. I'm not allowed to touch it. I can pay for it, but I can't touch it. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Like I said, that's the only thing holding me up from putting the interior together. I'm going to run the harness through here. I was trying to cut it with my Dremel tool, and I started cutting it, but it's just so freaking slow and it takes forever. So probably I might hold off on it for now. I'm gonna go to Lowe's, get those round hole saw adapter to put on my drill. Now we can just zoom drill a hole in there, nice and easy. Or I might keep going with my Dremel. It's just, it goes through wheels like nothing. This wheel is almost gone, and I only cut like from here to the hole right there. Not much, although I hold a bunch of them, but it's slow going. I'm gonna try a little more. If it's taking too long, I'll just wait and I'll go and get a hole saw bit tomorrow at Lowe's and get this done tomorrow, and I can just stick the wires in there, and then once that's in, I can start putting the interior back in, and it'll look much better than it looks now. But yeah, that's the update for now, guys. As soon as I figure out how to get those wires into the fender, I'll show you guys a video on that. I know a couple of you guys are still waiting on that, wondering how I'm going to do that. So as soon as I figure that out, I gotta find a hole somewhere in there. I might have to pull off all the fuse box and everything to get behind it so I can get in there. So as soon as I figure that out, I'll show you guys a video on that, but that's coming on another video. Alright, so for now, that's the update. Oh, and FYI, got an engine. I got it real cheap. I got it from a friend of mine. He put a GSR into his. He gave me this one. He had it sitting in his garage for a couple of months. I got it for $100 bucks. It did not come with the intake. I got the intake from the junkyard. That's the reason why I had to splice the injector wires to the harness, because I got the whole intake and throttle body from one Integra and it did not have the fuel rail. So I found the fuel rail on another Integra. I got lucky. I found 2 DAs in the junkyard. It's hard to find, right? But yeah, so I had to splice. And luckily the injectors and the plugs over there, they were just cut. They had taken all the harness. They just cut the injectors off. So I had to splice those in to my harness. And I show you guys on another video how I did that with heat shrinking and stuff. I know I should have soldered them and then heat shrinking, but I just twisted them real good, heat shrink. It's a tight weather tight fitting. It's real tight. It's not going to loosen or anything. So I've done it before and they've held up pretty good. So, but for now, that's it. Oh, and like I said, I did have to take the brake booster out to get to the harness that goes in the firewall, the grommet. It goes through here, and I could not get to it because the brake booster was like right there, and it had a clip right here that I just couldn't get to it, and I could not push the grommet, the wiring through it. So I had to take the brake booster off, which I was going to do anyway because I gotta paint it. And like I said, the slave cylinder was leaking, and as you can see, it's leaking pretty bad. So I gotta clean it off, sand it down real good, and put a fresh coat of gloss black on before I put it back on. And that's it. And like I said, I am planning to run power steering and AC on the car, because I'm not going for a car show finish. I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit by hiding the wires. That's it. I think I decided what color I'm painting the car. There it is. It's the teal green that I decided to go with, which is the same color as the Civic, which, by the way, guys, is still here. I just haven't really neglected it for a while. I haven't been paying attention to it, but yeah, it's still here. It's looking crappy as hell. It's gonna be a couple of months before I get to it. But yeah, I think I want to go with this color because these Integras, they're very rare. You don't find them in this color. I know there was a limited edition DAs that came, very few of them that were GSRs in that teal green. So I might go with that color. It looks nice. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I put a little sample here from some spray can I had left over, so I think I'm gonna go with that color. This is almost ready to shoot. I gotta start scuffing it up with a scuff pad. Degreased. It's already degreased and everything. It was really bad. I had to clean it real good. But it's almost, I just still got a few areas that need cleaning, but other than that, it's almost ready. I pulled off all the brake lines already too, just for these. But other than that, it's ready to go. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Keep watching, give me a thumbs up, and spread the word. Peace out. This one. It's this one. I'm sure you get that right. So you take that yourself some heat shrink. Twist it up a little. And remember to slide in the heat shrink before you tie them together. I've done that mistake myself a couple of times. It sucks. I can't get this tape off. Twist them together. Damn, it's hot out here. Fold it over like that. Then you gotta really, sometimes you gotta squeeze it. This one's actually going in nice and easy. Push it in. Make sure the wiring is like in the middle of the heat shrink. Hold it like this. Get yourself one of these. Let it cool off. You got yourself a weather-tight connection. You won't slide out. You gotta let it cool off, but it ain't going nowhere. And that's how you do that. This, I stole it from my wife's kitchen. She bought it at a cooking supply store, or at the Walmart actually. I think it's like $7, $8, I think, for cooking, but it works great for me. For this anyway. So these are the only wires it seems that I'm going to have to extend, or actually just join them together because the wires were cut. I had to buy this intake manifold separately from the rail. They were in two different cars. So, and FYI, I got an engine on that. In another video I'll tell you all about that. But I got the engine already, real cheap too, from a friend. But yeah, that's how you do that. All right. Okay guys, so I think I'm about ready to start assembling the interior. All the wire tucking is done, it's ready to go, everything is stretched. Like I said, I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to stretch anything, but I did have to stretch these sensors. I'll show you right now in the engine bay what those are for. I had to add about 2.5 feet of length to it, and I went ahead and drilled the hole down here to pass the wiring through there. I do still have to go to Lowe's to get some sort of rubber grommet to put around there. I don't want the wires rubbing up against that raw metal, sharp metal. But yeah, that's that. And those wires that I just showed you that I had to extend are for this. I don't know if you know, but this one usually goes up here on these two holes. But I wanted to get it down low and out of the way, just a little extra step. I put it down here. It's going to be down low. I just went ahead and drilled out the hole. Then I went ahead and used these to hold them in. Self-tapping metal sheet screws. They work great. They ain't going to go nowhere. Those are the only wires I had to expand. Other than that, the only ones I have left to tuck in sorry, are these. This is the ones for that go along the fender, which is the headlight, turn signals, horn, what have you. For some reason the hole on this side is smaller than the one here, because over here I was able to push them all through that little hole with no problem. This one I had to go ahead and cut this bundle for starters. It's the ground, a bunch of ground cables. Don't really need it. Once you get it up front, you can just go ahead and ground them to a bolt that goes to the core support or anywhere on the raw metal. You don't really need that. And I had to cut this. This is the headlight plug. Wouldn't fit through there, so that's no big deal. I can splash it in, heat shrink it, and wrap it nice and tight and everything. I did have to unbolt the fuse box. It's two 10mm bolts, one up here, one down here. And then it pulls over, so because it's in the way a little, otherwise you can't get your hand up here to go through the get to the grommet. But yeah, other than that, I just gotta put those in. I'm gonna try and get them in there if I can, because I need to move the car away from the wall, like I said. But I can't steer it or anything right now, so I might just go ahead and start assembling the interior. Once I get it all assembled, I'll go ahead and pull it away from the wall and finish tucking that in, so I can do the fender. I can do that with the dashboard in. And other than that is it. Next video will probably be probably be I'll be showing you the fully assembled interior, and then I can start on painting the engine bay. Like I said, I'm gonna go with the teal green. So the engine's already degreased and ready to go. So yeah, that's about it for now. Stay tuned, subscribe, spread the word, and I'll see you soon.